Welcome to the OATF 25th Anniversary Podcast Series, a special conversation platform created to celebrate the journey, the impact, and the enduring legacy of one of Namibia's most iconic gatherings. This podcast series is part of a wider 25th Anniversary storytelling project, capturing the real voices of the people who built OATF, who supported it, who experienced it, and who continue to shape its future. Through this conversation, we look back at where all it started. We reflect on how far we have come, and we explore together where OATF is heading next. In today's episode, I'm joined by Mr. Alan Dowie, a respected property developer, a business personality in Ongwediva, and a dedicated member of the Ongwediva Annual Trade Fair Organizing Committee in the earlier years. We'll be talking about his journey with OATF, what drew him to serve on the committee, what he witnessed in the fair evolution, and the role he played in the keeping the vision alive, and what he hopes for OATF next chapter. Mr. Dowie, a very warm welcome to you, sir. We are so honored to have you here. How are you, Chief?
I'm well, thank you very much.
I'm good. Sir, how did you find yourself in Ongwediva Annual Trade Fair Organizing Committee? And who approached you, and why did you say yes?
Our late CEO, Metanyanda, invited me, and I saw it as a challenge from day one, and I accepted the invitation.
Oh, that's so, it was just in a snap of a finger.
I might mention that I was in earlier years involved in sports
Okay.
back in Windhoek, and I was also involved in a service club roundtable where I learned some tricks of the trade which I wanted to apply, and I saw the opportunity to do so.
No, okay. Thank you very much, sir. When you first joined the committee, what was your impression of Ongwediva Annual Trade Fair at the time? What was working well?
When we started with nothing except the buildings. So there was no reference to anything. We started from scratch.
Which year was this?
2000.
So you were the one of those people that started this
Correct.
from the scratch.
Correct.
That's so wonderful. As a property developer, say, and a business person, you understand Ongwediva's growth. Did you see OATF as part of that growth strategy? Or what role did you think the Ongwediva Annual Trade Fair could play in the town's development?
Well, we saw many accommodation establishments coming up. We saw new malls developed, many housing developments around town, meaning that many people came into town and lots of jobs were created.
Wow, that's so profound. And over the years you have served, what has been one of your main responsibility or focus area, or what part of Ongwediva Annual Trade Fair have you personally invested in?
I've been involved in many issues right from day one because there was nothing. We had to start from scratch with documentation, paperwork, everything. We started from scratch. So I was involved in many aspects of the fair from day one, but especially entertainment at night in collaboration with DJ Remind, and during the day attending to exhibitors and their needs and what was happening on the grounds. We in the early years we laid out did the demarcation for the exhibitors, the outside exhibitors. We did the parking area at the back, which is still working today.
Wow.
So I've been involved in many aspects of the fair from day one, which I always enjoyed.
So no wonder they are telling us that your interview is a must. So you
No, I'm not the only one. There are others who also started with us in 2000 who are still around.
Okay, I know that you have witnessed, since you are part of the committee, you witnessed behind the scene. Tell me, can you highlight maybe one or two biggest challenge that you have encountered, and how did you solve them?
We had the challenge of electricity in the early days, which got resolved not by myself but by the committee. We experienced the growth in numbers in terms of exhibitors uh, and visitors, which we had to handle. So those are some of the main behind the scene issues.
Okay. Um, since you have been there, looking at the Ongwediva annual trade fair back then and now, what are the changes that you can see, and what are those things that remain the same?
I think what mainly changed are the number of people, number of exhibitors, and numbers of visitors on a daily basis. We we did the combustions in earlier years, which were not there when we started.
Okay.
The fish shop came later, which is a nice addition. And I see the uh, new wall going up the side.
SME tent.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, can you maybe, since you're really talking about the growth of trade fair, can you tell us maybe any business or two that you know personally that was changed by the this platform, Ongwediva Annual Trade Fair? The growth of any business that you know personally.
If I can mention one, it will be Kuku Agri.
Who agree?
Kuku Agri started with very few small machines, and it's just been growing all the years. I assume there are many others which I cannot remember offhand, but I remember Kuku very clearly.
Okay. So, in another word, you are saying that Ongwediva Annual Trade Fair did justice when it's coming to local business.
Correct. And more than one. I think there will be many who can today refer to the trade fair as their starting point.
Wow. Okay, this is the 25th years anniversary, and you have been on the committee for these years. Why have you stayed, and what keep you committed to OATF when you could be invested that your time in maybe your business in other or in other things?
I always enjoyed it year after year. I I also saw it as part of my social responsibility, which I fully enjoyed. And I never regret having spent those years doing what I did.
Okay. So if you have one piece of advice to these young organizers that are taking over Ongwediva Annual Trade Fair now, what is that would be?
I would love to see entertainment for the kids in a safe, demarcated area, safe area, with proper security or cameras, where the parents can feel free to leave their kids and come back for them later.
Okay.
And whatever they participate in there must be affordable for the parents, because parents, they spend a lot of money on entertainment and gate fees and so forth. But the kids forever want to play, and everything they want to do will cost them money. But I would love to see a safe area where people can feel comfortable to leave them under proper supervision.
So kids must enjoy, but safety and
Must be safe
security.
and affordable.
Wow. Mr. Alan Dowie, I want you to give us your last message out there to the people. What are you telling us? What are you telling the people of Namibia when it's coming to Ongwediva Annual Trade Fair?
I think the nation is aware of what is happening here every year in August, September. So I can only pray that people will keep supporting the fair and enjoy themselves and go back with good memories.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Allen Dowie, for your commitment. You are one of those few people that laid this foundation. Thank you for coming. I want to thank you on behalf of entire Ongwediva Annual Trade Fair team. Um, My people, we are celebrating is the legacy. It's not just a milestone on a calendar. No, it's an achievement. Please, if you happen to find one of these episodes on your screen, please, I'm begging you, tell everyone to tell everybody, share, like, and subscribe. This is your host, Mr. Zekano. That was Mr. Allen Dowie, one of our respected property developer in Ongwediva and in Namibia. Thank you very much.